Hi there, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 17th of November. This week begins with Venus relocating from a really upbeat and lively, pleasurable part of your horoscope into a much more practical one. And it also squares up with Neptune, the planet of dreams, which ends itself a 5.5 month backward journey. So the two are going to be at right angles for much of this week. And the suggestion here is that you could find yourself feeling just ever so slightly resentful about some of the expectations people have of you, particularly if it stops you doing the things that you'd rather indulge your senses in. And that could be anything which is really pleasurable, escapist, or creative. However, there is also two other primary influences this week, as Mercury, the planet of communication, forges a great link on Monday and Tuesday with Pluto. If you have got good ideas and you want to share them with people, it suggests that an important conversation or dialogue can take place across those 2 days. But also the Sun is going to be combining with strict Saturn from Monday through to Friday. Now, in a natal horoscope, in someone's birth horoscope, this particular aspect can be very challenging and can create a sense of limitation, which can be life-lasting. But for you, I think it's a real opportunity to grapple with the things that you're good at and try to structure them in a way which is practical too, and form and function, if you like. And if you're someone who has a natural gift for this, that's going to be emphasised even more this week. But it could also make you feel a little bit less optimistically about a love relationship, or your energy might seem a little bit limited too. This is just part of what happens when Saturn imposes its vice-like grip in a conjunction. But it is going to be over by the weekend, because then the Sun's going to be relocating into the sign of Sagittarius and joining up with Venus, and also there is a new moon. So if you have been spending a lot of time doing things that are creative, where you've been expressing yourself, and some of the more practical elements of life have drifted a little bit, by the end of this week you get a little bit of an astral nudge to get more grounded and to grapple with the things, the nitty-gritty things of life that perhaps you haven't had so much time to spend on of late. But if there is anything that you have been doing that you really feel passionate about, see the conjunction with Saturn as an opportunity to really take what you're doing seriously. And even if some people don't give you the encouragement you want, this is a test of your faith, but it is one that you can come through with flying colours. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.